guys!
Hello!
Welcome to the Valentines episode!
So excited for this. We gonna get romantic up in here. If we could play like a steamy...
Set the mood.
Stop. If we could play like the... What do you call it? Like that...
Oh,
yeah.
Are you talking about the Deadpool one?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's Wham.
Oh, is it that one?
I'm pretty sure the band's Wham.
Oh.
Because he's like obsessed with Wham.
I don't know. But if that'd be funny. Okay. Stop. Okay. All right. Anyway, today.
See, I was thinking like,
oh God, dear God. Okay. Well,
that was what I was thinking.
This is going to end on an interesting note. Anyway.
Yeah.
What are our monsters this week?
Again, I have a mango loco.
Is it the same as last week's? Yes, because I have the Pacific Punch because I'm a whore for Pacific Punch. I guess we're clinking again. Okay, cool. So I think this is the first episode where I'm leading it.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the first episode? Wow.
Yep.
It took us 8 fucking episodes for me to get my shit together to lead an episode.
She's leading. I'm adding the glorious commentary.
Dear God. Okay, well, this week we wanted to do something romantic.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally looked up romantic superstitions.
Yes, girl.
And we have 9 love superstitions all around the world.
9? Not 10? Just 9?
I don't fucking know. Like, that's what it said.
That's right, guys. There's only 9.
It's just 9. It's not 10. I'm taking this
no
from...
even numbers.
You know what? Even numbers are lame.
You gotta make it a square, too.
Don't fucking get me started on math. What the fuck? No.
Or a cube. No, it's not a cube. I was gonna be like, or a cube.
Wait, 27.
That's what
27 is a cube. Yeah, 27 is a cube. Yeah.
I was gonna be like, or a cube, if that's what you're into. But
Jesus. Okay, we're gonna get started. This is from Refinery 29, which has some strange tips sometimes.
Okay.
Refinery has like a Snapchat page, and I visit it every so often. It's like the weirdest shit. But anyway.
Yeah. Where was last week? We didn't
last week's. Oh,
we
crap.
Never
yeah, it was like a
we'll
weird.
Post it
yeah.
In the comments of last week.
Yeah, but I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I think I just looked up like a list of ghost stories on the Queen Mary.
Whatever.
So this does not hopefully have any ghost stories.
It's all positive energy.
Is it though?
We need our crystals. We're gonna burn some sage.
Are we? Yeah, let's do that. Sage burning is for protection of the home and not necessarily.
This is a mobile home.
Okay. You know what? We need to do like an actual ritual at some point. I feel like that's going to happen.
The only ritual I'm going to do is the ritual where we freaking open these cans and clink them at the beginning of every episode. That's the only one you can count on me for. It's just that. That's a ritual. That's a
good ritual. Yeah, it's a podcast ritual. It's the H.E.X Files ritual. Mm-hmm. Exclusive to H.E.X Files. All right, let's get started. I kid you not. This is the first one. Listen for the cock.
They did that on purpose.
They absolutely did that on purpose.
They did that on purpose.
Absolutely.
I'm guessing they're talking about the chicken.
Yes, the male chicken. Yes. Yep.
So
it's a German superstition.
Ooh.
So
the Germans. They're always listening for the chicken.
Oh my God! Speaking of Germans, sorry.
Speaking of Germans,
I saw our high school German teacher at 49th Brewery.
Ooh.
And she was with her husband, who turns out to be my sophomore year gym teacher at Eagle River. I had no idea they were married until I saw them. And then I was like, oh, that makes sense because they share the last name. Okay, well, I felt really dumb.
Yes,
but
I knew that because I know all the inner workings.
Yeah, you do.
I am in the inner circle, guys.
You're only in the inner circle because your mom works for the circle.
That means I have a pass into the inner circle.
I had like a slight pass because we were friends.
Yes.
So I knew some of what was going on, but I didn't know all of it.
Especially, so here's the funny thing is, you think that my mom would be the one to tell me all the inner workings, but no, it was other teachers that would tell me the inner workings because they were just like, you're automatically trustworthy.
Yeah.
Because my mom was actually like, we're not going to let you in on these secrets. And then I go up to be my mom and I'd be like, did you hear this too?
Did you hear about this, Mom? Fucking gossip right here. Like, listen up, Ma. I got some gossip.
And she's like, how?
What the fuck? I'm telling you things.
What?
Shout out to Mariah's mom. I feel like we do this every episode. But
and
shout
Savannah!
Out and Savannah! Woohoo! We do this every episode. We have to because there are
They listeners. Will always be our number one fans. Oh, yeah. They will always have reserved tickets.
To what? We don't have any
to whatever event we have.
We broke, bitch. We don't have money for events.
Whenever we actually are not broke, then they'll have reserved tickets. Bitches.
You'll be the first on our list. All right, so German superstition. Supposedly, if a bride or a virgin should wish to know if she'll get married in the year, she should go out on Christmas Eve and she has to listen. And
if she
has to listen to she has to knock on the coop of the chicken coop, and then she has to listen. And if she hears a rooster crow, then she's gonna get married. But if she hears a hen, she's not. So this is the one situation where girls don't have each other's backs.
All right. Them other chicks.
Dem chicks.
Bitches.
I don't know how true that is. I'm not German.
I don't feel. Let us know if you're German. And if this actually if this is a thing.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I do know we have some weird ones like the bouquet. When you toss the bouquet.
Wait, are you talking about like American superstition?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a fucking weird one, I think.
That's a little weird.
But it is a superstition. Like
yes,
that is
that's thing. Totally a thing. Also, not seeing the bride. Totally a superstition.
Not seeing the bride before the wedding. The something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
Yep.
Like totally. You don't see that in any other countries, I don't think.
I don't know. On top of that, like the groom can't see the dress either.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big fucking one.
You do not see the dress.
That's a big one.
Here's the thing. At prom, it's kind of a thing. Like, you don't really see the dress. For prom, that's kind of a thing. Like, you'll see, like, a swatch, maybe, of the color so you can match.
Jesus, I have a story about that.
But you don't really see the dress. But here's the thing. That doesn't always work because girls will totally be like, no, like, that's just dumb. And they'll show a picture of you in the dress to the guy. At times, that totally happened.
Wait, with you and...
No, like, him and his other date one time. He had, like, a full-on, like, picture in order to match. Yeah. And he got it from someone else. Like, it was, like, on her Snap story or something. And he got it from someone else. That will never happen for a wedding.
Yeah.
Never. Like, they take that shit so seriously.
Oh my god. Like, for real. It's
like, it is super serious.
Are you gonna take that shit seriously when you get married?
I mean, kind of.
You're like, duh. Who are you talking to?
I am not messing with that shit.
Who are you talking to? Real quick, I have a story about the prom thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is just my exasperation.
You also have to spend the night apart. The night before.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Slumber party. I will not be sleeping. I will be so stressed out.
I'm so scared. I'm so fucking scared. Anyway.
Hold on. You can't drop a show like that and be like, I'm so scared, and then not explain it.
You just said you're not going to be sleeping. What the fuck am I going to do to entertain you?
I'm going to be like, I will be watching Disney movies. Oh my God. And I will fall asleep watching the Disney movies.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I'll have like chamomile.
I will sedate you if
I'll have like we'll be like sitting up and I will have like warm milk or like chamomile tea and I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, girl, I'm like, because here's the thing, I know that I will be sitting there obsessing over everything that could possibly go wrong.
Oh, you would absolutely do that because I believe that is something.
Oh,
you already do that sometimes with other things. Like
that is me.
That's not far-fetched at your own wedding. Real quick, prom story. So about the prom dress. This is just complaining about my ex-boyfriend. I got a swatch, right? I never showed him the dress because pictures don't translate very well. I got him a swatch. He didn't end up getting a tie. Yeah, he told me he was going to get a tie in the same color. I was like, okay, great, whatever. He didn't. He got a fucking black tie, and he got a pocket square in the same color, quote unquote, same color as my dress. It was like 3 shades darker. I was very miffed about that because he said it was going to be the same shade. I was so miffed. I was like, oh.
I have the utmost confidence in my boyfriend because I actually saw he got a vest.
Yeah.
And
I know. I saw him at prom.
He had like a vest and a tie, and it perfectly matched.
Looked awesome.
It perfectly matched his date.
I mean,
and so I totally trust him to match, especially because I know exactly who he goes to, and he doesn't do it himself. Never do it yourself, because here's the thing: you go to someone and you're like, "This is what I need," and they will match it for you because they probably had 15 other guys come in with the same color, and they he knew exactly what the name of that color was. The guy that he went to, he was like, oh, it was like some weird thing, like butterfly blue or whatever. And, you know, like he knew the name and was like, I know exactly what matches that. So,
jeez. But that's just like a complaint about, he's my ex, so it's whatever.
And that was praise to my wonderful boyfriend.
Yeah, your wonderful boyfriend is wonderful, and guys are trash otherwise. Anyway, okay, the second superstition, I actually know it's true.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you why after this. So this is a Russian superstition. A bouquet of yellow flowers is anything but love. So if you get a bouquet of yellow flowers,
it's like friendship, or I have a story about that too.
Oh, so it's believed that if you exchange yellow flowers, it curses the relationship.
Oh my gosh. Tell my boyfriend, no yellow flowers.
No,
never
no yellow flowers.
Because he got me purple ones.
Oh, okay, that's cute. Because supposedly this color represents infidelity. So I didn't know that. Here's the thing. Okay, so my best friend, she's Russian. She's like, we've been friends for the longest time. She knows that my favorite color is yellow. So my emoji for her is a yellow heart. And she got so upset when I told her that, and I couldn't understand why. And now I know why. It's because, and she did tell me that in Russia, yellow is like not a great color for friendship. And I was like, but it's my favorite color. And then when I told her that, and she was like, oh, okay, well that's fine if it's your favorite. But I didn't understand how serious it was. I didn't realize it was a superstition until I read that.
So I have had 2 guys give me yellow flowers.
Do I know these guys?
Yes. Well, one of them was that ex you were just talking about. We went to military ball, and he got me.
Oh fuck! I forgot you guys went to military ball together.
We went to military ball, and he got me a bouquet of yellow flowers, and then yellow
sleazeball.
Yeah, to give you an idea, it did not work out. And then next he gave me a Valentine that was like, sorry, I just like you as a friend. But he did give me an entire box set to Brandon Mull's entire series, so that's okay.
You know what's funny? I was there when you confessed your feelings for him. I was hiding under the desk.
Oh yeah.
And then I heard him loud and clear. He was like, oh, I really like you as a friend. And I just cringed. I was like, oh, no. Yeah, I didn't even have a crush on him yet at that point.
Yeah, so here's something you should totally know about me, guys. I am not one to, I will obsess over something until I get the balls to do something about it. So I've always been the type of person that will go up to someone and be like, hi, I really like you.
You've done that with literally every crush that you told me about in high school.
Yeah. Well, I feel like honestly,
and that's fine. No, that's awesome.
That's a great policy.
It is. It really is.
Because guess what? If they say no, if they say yes, holy shit, that's awesome. But if they say no, then cry, go eat ice cream, move on.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what we did. We got ice cream that day.
I think so too.
You know what he... okay, you know what? We're not going to talk about him anymore because he depresses me.
So that was one.
Okay, who's the other one?
The other one was, like, my first boyfriend, kind of, like, middle school on a freshman year. He got me, like, a yellow flower for homecoming. And then we broke up later that year because he just, like, was, like, ghosting me. Before ghosting was a thing, he was, like, ghosting me.
What a fucking idiot.
And, like, wouldn't respond to me very well and, like, wasn't answering my questions. And I'm a very, I'm going to say it, I'm high maintenance.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
My boyfriend knows it. And it's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, it's not. It's not. You just need to find the right person.
Yeah.
Because if you're high maintenance and then they're high maintenance, the relationship will never work out, like, ever.
Yeah.
That's what happened with me and
my boyfriend is very chill.
Yeah, he seriously he's like he's the chillest illest. I'm never saying that ever again.
But he gets me, and he knows
he does.
It's not like I'm like trying to search for attention or anything, but I'm just
you need attention, and that's fine.
I need attention.
Yeah, that's fine, girl. My boyfriend told me that I'm worse than a cat, so I don't know what you'd say about that.
I mean, yeah, like.
I am legit worse than a cat. Like, sometimes I will not blow up his phone, but I'll just be like, I want to cuddle. And he's like, all the way in Chugiak, and I'm in Anchorage. And he's like, well, how the fuck is that going to happen?
This is why I'm very glad we live together.
Well, you know my policy on that for myself. Like, I would not move in with anyone unless we were engaged. So,
see, I can't do that because I'd want to know how they are before, like, so I could see it being like a very like serious relationship to the point where you're like, I could definitely see engagement in the future.
Yeah, of course.
But I'd want to know how they are because you will find out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So many things.
Let me reiterate though, like, by move in together, I mean share the same lease. But my boyfriend has like slept over at my place so many times. I know his habits. I slept over at his place so many times. We've woken up together. We've spent weekends together. I know his habits. I'm a mess compared to him.
Same.
Yeah, no, it's that. But you know what? It's fine.
Yellow flowers are bad. Yeah. Can it be like a yellow tinged flower though?
I don't know. It just says bouquet of yellow flowers.
Because one of my favorite flowers is like it's kind of yellow. It's either yellow or orange with red tip roses.
Oh, that's really pretty.
They're super pretty. And in some instances, they're known for, like, falling in love. You know? Which is why I'm like, are those necessarily bad? I think they're, like, orange and red.
It does say, like, I mean, it's just a superstition, of course.
I'm not going to risk it.
Like, I personally, I love the color yellow. So yellow flowers, yes, absolutely. I would be in love with that. I feel like if your partner was cheating on you, there would be signs. Yeah. Not just a bouquet of yellow flowers, you know. But I guess it is bad luck. So because my boyfriend's Russian.
I don't deal with bad luck.
Yeah. My boyfriend's Russian, so I'm never getting a bouquet of yellow flowers from him. I can hope, but I'm never getting a bouquet of yellow flowers from him. Okay, so the third one is about doves, which is, honestly, this is like a worldwide superstition, because they say that, you know, releasing the doves at the wedding, that's all the superstition is. But they do that because doves are symbols of holiness and peace and love. Yeah. I guess. I don't.
I'm releasing lanterns, not doves.
Yeah, I don't fuck with doves. Like,
doves are. Think of all the bird poop. What if they poop on the guests? What if they poop on the cake?
Doves are literally the rich bitch cousins of pigeons. That's all doves are. Like, I don't understand what the big hype is, but some people really love it. I
ain't doing that.
I ain't doing that.
I might have lovebirds.
If I had birds, I want fucking owls. That is not a romantic bird.
I could totally see us having like a photo shoot with like some lovebirds.
Okay, I see that.
Because that's totally like kind of like a symbol in our relationship is a pair of lovebirds because he loves lovebirds. I think they're adorable. One of our first like romantic moments was like we were feeding birds in Hawaii. Like we went to one of the aviaries and fed tropical birds, and they were all like lovebirds. And I have a picture of like a lovebird in his hair, you know, that sort of thing.
That's cute.
So.
Okay, I see that. But, like, for the most part, releasing doves, I don't
know.
get it.
I just want a picture with lovebirds.
Yeah, like, I don't want to fuck with birds at my wedding. I'm not even planning on having, like, a wedding. Like,
but I am.
I know you are. You've planned, like, 6 years in advance, so. You're like,
loosely.
You know it's true. The next one, it's, I forgot which number this is. I think this is 4. It's actually one that we already discussed. It's Catching the Bouquet.
Yep. Where's it from? What's it do?
Dates far back as the 14th century in England.
Oh.
So we got it from our posh cousins.
Gotcha.
The English. So it's female wedding guests would tear away pieces of the bride's dress.
What?
And bouquet. Okay, that's different. In hopes that some of her luck would transfer. I have heard this before. Gotcha. So it's like transferring the luck to the. If you're desperate enough to tear at the bride's dress, you shouldn't be getting married on. Like, for real.
One of the things that I've noticed is, like, people are crazy about catching that bouquet.
Oh, yeah.
They're
crazy.
Absolutely crazy. But one of the other things is I saw, like, do you remember when we discussed, like, never proposing at a wedding?
Why the fuck would you do that? Like, that makes me angry on a different language. Or a different level. Language. What the fuck?
Don't propose at a wedding.
Yeah. Don't ever do that. That's not your day. Sit your ass down and wait your turn.
Do it the day before, the day after. Not on the day at the reception or the ceremony. Don't do it, girl.
Yeah.
Guy.
Have you, like, actually seen that happen?
There was one, and it was the only way I think you could pull it off. It was the bride's brother's girlfriend, and instead of tossing it, she handed it to her, and he proposed. I get it. It was cute, but
no, fucking no,
don't do it.
Like, you can absolutely hook up at a wedding. Well, I know I'm gonna be doing that, but
bad plan to propose.
Never ever. What the fuck? That's like, Yeah, that makes me angry, actually. Because it's not your fucking day. It's like, just sit your ass down. Wait your turn. It's going to be a different day. But I've never actually seen the bouquet toss. Like, the last real wedding that I went to was my aunt's wedding to her now ex-husband when I was, like, 8. So I don't remember most of that.
Yeah.
But I think her best friend caught the bouquet. Mm-hmm. But I don't think her best friend's married even to this day. So I don't fucking know.
It's a weird superstition.
I know that when my parents got married, my mom tossed the bouquet. I want to say she tossed the bouquet, and my aunt caught it, and then they ended up getting married, or they were already married, or something like that. So, I mean, that worked out, but I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah. I was thinking of something. Here's the other thing. Don't toss your real bouquet. I don't know if people know this, but you're supposed to have a separate bouquet that you toss.
What is the fucking point of that? What the fuck?
Because you keep your actual, like, bouquet.
Oh my god. That's more money to spend. You're spending money on 2 fucking bouquets.
I told you, this is why you should go to, like, somewhere like Pike's Place. Totally go to somewhere that's, like, a street market that does the fresh cut flowers for, like, $5, because I've seen their bouquets.
They're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
They're fucking gorgeous.
And you can get, like, the bride's one for, like $10, and then all the other ones for, like, $5. They're gorgeous. They smell great. They look great. Literally buy them and put them in the fridge. So buy them the day before the wedding and just wrap, like, ribbon around them and do the pins like you're supposed to. Mm-hmm. And you're golden. I told you. I am a queen.
You know all the hot spots when it comes to cheap wedding things.
I am a queen at doing the dream wedding on a not dream budget. And on very low planning time, because I have, like, looked into ways to make sure that you have a good wedding.
Wait, you're pointing at me, like, me specifically?
Yes.
Girl, I don't even know if I'm getting married.
If you ever get married, I'm gonna be there. And it's gonna be lit, because guess what? If there's anyone that can do the 6-week, like, plan a wedding, it's me.
Here's the thing. If I end up marrying a dude, then we'll be what do you call it? If I end up marrying a dude, then I'm sure he'll be fine with like a low budget, not really wedding.
Mm.
If I end up marrying a girl,
my nose is like itchy.
Are you okay?
Yeah, my nose.
Do you need a napkin? No, okay. If I end up marrying a girl, she might want like an extravagant wedding.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can handle that. I'll be honest. I'm like if I end up marrying a girl, obviously I love her enough to marry her, so I'll put up with an extravagant wedding. But I don't want an extravagant wedding. That's the problem. I don't want one.
Here's the thing. I don't think you need an extravagant wedding in order to get like a really nice wedding.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
Fully like if you marry a girl or even if you marry a guy and he kind of wants a nice wedding, you can totally do that without going like over budget.
Without going batshit.
Yeah.
Like, because I want to avoid a bridezilla situation at all costs. I don't want to be a bridezilla. I don't want my bride to be a bridezilla. So like, I don't want that situation at all. I don't want my groom to be a bridezilla.
That's why you have a wedding planner and it is moi.
I know. You're going to be my fucking wedding planner. You are not making my cake and planning my wedding though. Like, that's not happening. Don't give me that face. Do not give me that face.
You're right. I'm going to go through Costco. Because they have bomb-ass cake for cheap.
They really do.
So I hope you don't mind Costco.
I'm 100%
care. Serious about
Girl,
that.
I don't care.
Costco is great.
I do not care. Like, again, I am almost 21, so I haven't looked that far into my, Here's a really weird one, okay? This is a really, really weird one. It's a Nebraskan folklore superstition.
Nebraskan.
Nebraska
hasn't even been around for more than like 200 years.
I kid you not. Here it is, okay? If you encounter 100 horses and if you encounter 99 horses and one white mule, then immediately after you shake a man's hand, that man is going to be your husband. I kid you not.
Where?
This is a fucking superstition.
Nebraska?
Get your shit together.
I gotta know.
Nebraska.
What the actual hell?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what?
You haven't even been around for like 200 years. You have your own superstition, and it's something as specific as a white mule and 99 horses. Who the heck runs around? Now I think it's a hoax because someone runs around with someone runs around with that, and they set
99 horses and
that
one white mule.
I
don't. How the fuck? Like, that confuses the hell out of me.
Nebraska?
I don't understand.
You got to tell us.
You gotta get your.
We don't understand.
That's legit the weirdest superstition I've ever heard.
How would that even happen?
It's so weirdly specific. It's like, did this actually happen?
I feel like there was one
multiple times.
There was one instance where like a stampede of them went through town, and then all of a sudden, all the like there were like 5. It's like old Westy times.
Yeah.
So then like 5 maidens got married to someone that they shook their hands that day, and they were like, you know what? They were like in the saloon with sarsaparilla like a year later, and you're like, you know what?
It's a fucking superstition.
That's a superstition now.
Jesus, is that
we got to. We have to define ourselves as our own state in our own unique way.
That is not the way to go, Nebraska. That is not the fucking way to go.
Well, they gotta distinguish themselves more than just like corn.
It's corn in Nebraska.
They have lots of corn.
Okay. I don't know our states. I don't fucking know.
All the corn in Nebraska.
Jeez. Okay, 6 out of 9. Let's move on because this one is stressing me out. This is the flower petal one. Okay. So, you love me not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure where it originated. It goes back to medieval times.
Makes sense.
It's pretty simple. Have you ever done that? I've done that once.
I've done it. Yeah.
But I was like 5.
Yeah, it was something you did when you were like really little.
Yeah, and I feel like nowadays you don't do it.
And it was something like, he likes me.
Yeah, he likes me not. He likes me. He likes me not.
And you were like on the playground.
Yeah.
And then you like went up with the petal and you're like, it said you liked me.
I remember very clearly doing this. And I'm going to expose his name because he more than likely will never listen to this. His name was Gavin Arnold. Mm-hmm. He was my very, very first crush, like ever. He was so cute. He had the bluest eyes. Oh my God. I'm like getting heated just thinking about it.
He was
He had the bluest fucking eyes I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that with what do you call it? Dandelions?
Mm-hmm.
It was like the yellow dandelions. I was doing that with a dandelion in the playground. And then the next day, it was our Halloween party. It was like a week in advance, so it hadn't snowed yet. But it was our Halloween party. And then I was, his mom, he was dressed as Scream. I was dressed as a Barbie princess. And his mom got a picture of us together. And he put his arm around me. And I had landed on he likes me. But I didn't tell anyone. So I was like so giddy. I was like, we're going to end up married.
As you do when you're in elementary school. It automatically goes, he likes me, he puts his arm around me,
we're getting married.
Send out the invitations.
Here's the thing, though. I ended up moving after first grade. I didn't see him again until middle school. And I was new at that middle school. I'd never been there. I didn't know anyone. And then all of a sudden in the announcements, I heard, Gavin Arnold, please come to the front office. Gavin Arnold, please come to the front office. And I saw him walking, and I just stood still. And I was like, oh, my God, the love of my life is here.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
He never spoke to me. Ever. I was in the same school as him for 3 years. He never once spoke to me.
Were you in the same classes, though?
Yeah. We had the same classes. We rode the same fucking bus.
How dare you forget somebody like that? That's low.
It was true love.
That's low, man.
But that is my story.
That is real low.
I know. But Gavin Arnold, if you're out there, I think you're still cute.
But that's low.
It's
get
fucking low.
Is rough, but that's
it was
low.
fucking low. Yeah. What about you? What was your experience with the daisy picking thing?
I'm pretty sure they turned me down. No. I'm pretty sure I ran up to them and was like,
I like you.
It says you like me, and they were like,
Mariah.
No. Or I think it might have been there was this one guy, his name was Jesse, and I remember I was like, I like you, and he's like, I kind of like you too, and then literally the next day he started dating someone else.
Oh, fuck you.
And it was like, I was like,
you.
Are you kidding me?
Excuse you. Fuck you.
Oh, that was the biggest turnaround in elementary school was literally being like, I like you, and then being like, I really like you too, and then maybe it wasn't the next day, but within a week, they were dating someone else. Completely 100% holding hands on the playground dating someone else.
You know the adult version of that?
I don't care because I don't associate with them. That is low. That's even lower than not even talking to someone. That's low.
Yeah, that is pretty low. Wait, I need to say the adult version of this though.
Yes.
It's hooking up with someone and assuming you're in a friends with benefits, and then they start dating someone within the week. That's the adult version of that. I know, it's fucking low. I was like, fuck you.
Very low.
Fuck you.
Very low.
So low. 7 out of 8. So that way we don't form an ulcer as we're talking about this. It's sleep on a piece of wedding cake. This one I've never heard. Supposedly you put a piece of wedding cake under your pillow. Why the fuck you would do that?
That'd be so gross. How are you gonna wash that out?
I know.
And it's edible, and it's probably good.
All right, we'll move on. Most of these are just stressing her the fuck out. So we'll move on.
What?
Supposedly.
What if it's one of those raspberry ones?
Supposedly, if you do that, you'll dream of your future spouse.
Gross.
But I don't know, should it be your wedding cake? Should it be the wedding cake that you just came from?
How would you have your wedding cake?
I don't know.
How would you dream of your future spouse if it's your wedding cake?
Maybe you're getting a divorce. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
So literally, you still have a piece of your wedding cake. It's even worse. You saved a piece from that wedding topper that you ate a year later. Yeah. You saved a piece in the freezer, and you're thinking of divorce. So then you it's even worse because you gotta hide it from your husband.
Yeah, it's just why is it a wedding cake?
No, you just sneak it under, and you're good night, honey, and you're all bundle up, and then you dream, and then you wake up. Nothing happened, probably. You wake up and you're just fuck, and you slam the plate down, and they're like, why were you sleeping on wedding cake?
Okay, you're obviously very heated about this, so we're gonna move on.
What the actual
superstition? 8th superstition is Italian.
Ooh.
And it's actually quite literal.
Okay.
If you're single, never let a broom sweep across your feet, because then you'll never have the chance to be swept off your feet.
Damn!
I love that, actually. That's adorable.
The Italians got it right.
I'm going to ask. So my aunt is dating an Italian man, so I'm going to ask him if this is true. I really want to ask him if this is true.
I'm gonna ask Aunt C. It's my boyfriend's aunt. She's so sweet. I totally asked her.
Isn't your boyfriend like Italian-ish? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because they make some mean spaghetti.
Yes.
And I know that's like a stereotype, but for real, the spaghetti that they make is like genuine Italian cuisine. It's really good. And
they have they fully have like a family tradition, like homemade like ravioli recipe. And they when I got my wisdom teeth removed, they made homemade like fresh raviolis and yeah. Oh no, they're like
they're like Italian cuisine.
Aunt C
on point.
Aunt C is actually like full blown Italian, and yeah, or she's like half Italian. She's either Italian or full blown Italian. I'm not entirely sure what.
But there's like, there's like Italian in her.
Oh, like literally, their last name is something like super Italian, like Damasio or something. Like
it is fucking Italian.
It's super Italian.
Fucking Italian. So the last one, it's not old. It's not an old superstition. It actually about chainmail, like chain letters. Sorry, like chain emails, chain letters. Yeah.
Okay.
Not like medieval chainmail. That's fucking old. But
I was like, how is that new, Sarah?
No, I'm
what
sorry.
century are we in?
Okay, so let me read it word for word. It says, "quote This chain started in 1887. It is a bless you." Bless you. It is a love chain letter. In 5 days, you're supposed to send it to 27 teens before asking you to recite a poem or chant your crush's name out loud. No matter how light and fun they seemed, they always ended with a threat. If you break the chain letter, you'll have bad luck in future relationships. If you don't break the chain, then you'll be a very happy camper. Never received that letter, so
so you don't really get them in email anymore, but you'll totally see them on Facebook. You know, the ones where it's like, share the money llama or whatever, and you'll get like $50 on next week. And, but if you don't, then you're gonna like miss your rent or something. No. I hate it. I don't do it. I totally 100% believe in the good luck golden retriever that fends you off from those. Yes.
But I don't. Also, I hate the I hate chain letters with like a scary image on it. And it's like, if you don't repost this girl will shove it in your. I'm like, no, fuck that. Yeah. I'm not reposting it, but
because I'm protected by the golden retriever.
Yeah, I know. I love that. But there's a superstition that I think it's kind of funny and I want to share it. It's not on there though. It's a wedding superstition that my dad got into a huge fight with his mom over. So when my parents got married, they had like a traditional church Filipino wedding. My dad wanted to wear black pants.
Yeah.
His mom said absolutely fucking not.
Okay.
I guess it's bad luck for the groom to wear black pants at the wedding. It got to the point where the fight escalated, and my grandmother told my dad, if you wear black pants to this wedding, I am not going. I know. I was like,
damn.
God damn, okay. I'm sorry about your feeties.
It's okay. I just was like, that's an actual cut.
Yeah. Oh, God, I'm sorry. It's okay. But, yeah, that's an actual superstition that I told that superstition to my boyfriend. And he is not the biggest fan of my dad, just because of stories that I've told. But I told that story, and he, like, cringed. And I was like, now you know who raised my dad. And he's like, yeah, a little. So, long story short, my dad did not end up wearing black pants. He wore gray pants, and my grandmother went to the wedding. So,
yay! Yeah, dang. The one story I was going to tell actually didn't end up in any of these, and it's only loosely related because in Paris, we went on this river cruise around Paris, you know, and you could see the Eiffel Tower and all these bridges. And the tour guide showed all these bridges, and she was like, "This one has like completely concave or collapsed because of 3 times or whatever." But you got to see the lock bridge and all of that. There was one that was just really poorly constructed, just 3 times. It was narrow enough. It was narrow enough that it was just the weirdest bridge that collapsed 3 times. Yeah. But there was one bridge that if you kissed under it, your wish would come true.
Oh.
But here's the thing.
Oh.
We were in a party of 5. And guess what?
Guess who didn't get a kiss?
Guess who was the odd one out and actually sat next to a complete stranger? That's not right. It's me, your girl.
Did you kiss the stranger?
I sat next to a native French person. She was I'm assuming a really sweet lady. A little on the heftier side. I remember she had black hair and she sat next to me. And I remember the tour guide saying, like, if you make a wish and then kiss the person next to you, your wish will come true. And I remember looking over at her and being like, nah. And then she, like, as fast as you could think about it, whipped around and kissed me across the cheek. And I just had enough time to be like, all right, I guess we're going for it. And, like, flip around and kiss her on the cheek.
Oh, so, that's adorable.
Yeah. It was crazy though because she did not speak English at all, and there was like hardly a moment for us to like really think about it. So I was just like, "All right, guess I'm in France."
That's cute. When in France. When in fucking France.
Yeah, so it was really cute, and it was a hilarious story because my grandparents and my parents saw it. Because, of course, they were like, we're all lovey-dovey couples together, so of course they kissed. And so then they see me over there, and this woman just whoosh, kissed me on the cheek, and I mean, like...
Was it your mom or your dad?
Mom.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
So, Mom, remember that story?
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cute.
It was crazy. So that is my superstitious one. Definitely kiss under a bridge. Especially if it's next to a French stranger, because they will do it if you don't. They will.
Okay. I don't know if I have any, like, personal superstitions when it comes to relationships. It's mostly just, like, look out for red flags.
Yeah. Definitely look out for red flags.
So, my boyfriend's I don't know if they're best friends anymore, but one of my boyfriend's friends, he likes, like, anytime I do something that's questionable, he'll like not pull out a card, but he'll like say something like red card. Like he red cards me. He's like, that's a red flag, Sarah. So this was when we first started. So this was like a couple months in date. We just hit, side note, my boyfriend and I just hit 7 months yesterday. I know. I'm like super excited because this is the longest relationship I've had. So we just hit 7 months.
Yay!
Baby, if you're out there listening to this, 7 months.
And you listen past the first episode,
then
yay!
You get a reward. Anyway. Yeah, so his friend was like, I was showing them my phone, and I arranged my apps alphabetically.
Oh.
And his friend goes, red card, red fucking card. And I'm like, how is that a red card? He's like, you're a nerd. That's how. I'm like, fuck you. So apparently there's a lot of red flags about me. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's my biggest thing is just watch out for red flags. Because there was a lot of red flags with my ex.
Yes.
But I was so in love with the relationship that I didn't even see it.
So
it was gross.
Bottom line, girls, if you see
guys,
red and guys,
if
it
you
totally
see
applies to guys too.
If you see
I just feel
flag,
like from experience, we speak more to the feminine.
That's true.
Just because we can't say to the other side.
Yeah. We don't have that perspective. So
I guess I should say, my dears, if you see a red flag, here's what you do. You grab it, you cry your tears into it, and then you toss it in their face and walk away.
I was going to say you fucking run, but yeah.
You walk
that
away.
That depends on the severity of the red flag.
I mean, yeah.
If it's like...
Here's the thing. If they're like a magician and they're pulling out those red flags left and right, you grab them, dry up your tears in them, and walk away.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And if your friends, this is true too, if your friends tell you that there's something suspicious about them, you listen to your fucking friends.
Yes.
Because you're in a perspective where you can't see what's going on, and then they're from an outside perspective. Like, I have a friend who's going through a breakup, And we kept telling her over and over, like, this is not a good dude. We're very wary of this dude. But her instinct was not that he was dangerous, and he ended up emotionally manipulating her. So I'm like, yeah, listen to your friends.
I mean,
ultimately, it's your decision.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Listen, if multiple people are telling you something stinks, something probably stinks.
Yeah.
But if one person is telling you something stinks, that's a little, like, if it's only one person, don't necessarily.
But if it's like more, if it keeps popping up and it's more than one person, then you should start. Even if it's people who haven't met him or her before, then you should start. Okay, this is suspicious. But those are our romantic superstitions. There's a lot of them. The Nebraska one is still mind-boggling. Like, how the fuck? I don't understand.
If anyone is listening from Nebraska,
please explain it to us. I don't understand.
Is there a place you go where they keep specifically like 99 horses and one mule? So then you can go visit there and then like shake hands with someone?
It's not even one mule. It's one white mule.
Yeah.
So like do the other 99 horses have to not be white? Like, I don't understand.
We really...
This is so weird. If someone can explain this to us, we will like interview you and put you on Patreon. Like, do that for us.
Yes.
I don't understand. Like,
we really don't.
That's stressing me out, honestly. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, well, that's all for this episode. What are our Valentine's Day tips and tricks, I guess? Just have a good Valentine's Day.
I think I'm going to alter the saying here. Be safe out there. Okay, so be safe.
Use protection.
That's the underlying thing. In case you missed that, use protection.
Use protection.
Be safe out there. One of my like favorite things is like no permanent damage. Make sure that whatever you're doing, there's no permanent damage.
This is the least subtle way to say this.
No permanent damage. You got me? And of course,
that.
always question if someone's telling you, multiple someones are telling you that something stinks.
Okay, so yeah.
Yep. Our Valentine's Day advice send off.
That's good advice, honestly. Also, follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Patreon and email us any questions, comments, or if your country has superstitions.
Yes,
that's romantical that we've missed.
Yeah.
If it's weirder than Nebraska, don't show it to us because we will just get stressed out over it.
Unless you're willing to like go into depth and detail
onto
like,
why.
That.
Because literally, it doesn't say anything about Nebraska's history. Like It's just fucking horses. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, good night. Goodbye, my darlings.
Goodbye, my dears.